I'm Calcelmo's nephew. Don't let my uncle go on
I
about
have
his
things to
theories.
study. What is it?
Here all night.
You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, is the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile. Let's see. Ah, so that's what happened to Stubborn. Tragic. But I warned him he was leading those people on a fool's errand. Unfortunately, sometimes the stone of scholarship is built on the foundation of death. I'll inform the kin. Here, I usually pay researchers for their work when they emerge from the ruins, but they won't be needing it anymore. Take a look. What? Oh, goodbye.
Don't let my uncle go on about his theories. He'll be here all night.
Good to see Sky. Take a look. Yes, I have a lot of research to do.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. Roger.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me. Outsiders aren't trusted in Markarth. Let's keep that in mind.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
I have things to study. What is it?
Don't let my uncle go on about his theories. He'll be here all night. I'm afraid to touch half the things we keep in the tower. I try not to think about how my uncle got all the Dwemer Centurion parts.
It's about the Hall of the Dead. No, you can't go in there. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon. All right? I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key, and be careful. New to Skyrim? I was confused at first, too. The Nords call their mausoleums the Hall of the Dead. It's where people in the city are buried. Fathers, forefathers, mothers, foremothers. Arcade, one of the 8 divines, god of the cycle of birth and death. It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall, that his divinity will watch over their ancestors on the way to the next life. Tread lightly in the hall. You don't know what's in there.
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear. I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls. It's all right. I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten.
You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A brother or sister had died? An accident, of course. Then the hunger set in. Curiosity. What's the harm in just one bite? It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt. A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. But you don't need to hide anymore. Nimhe, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment. It's inside Reachcliff Cave, but the dead have stirred from their slumber recently, and I was forced here. Meet me there. We'll fight our way to Nimhe's embrace together. Until then, tell the people of Markarth that their dead won't be disturbed anymore. We have bigger plans ahead. Not here. We will meet at Reachcliff Cave.
You've returned. What happened in the Hall of... Divines preserve you. You're a hero. We'll reopen the hall right away. Here, take my amulet as a reward. Arcade protect you.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Rather not talk. I have to head back to Cyrodiil soon.
Unlike my husband Clever, I watch it.
You. I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here. You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? The Warrens isn't a place for your type. Oh yes, I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. Kind of the one who passes the keys around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now. Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here. Trust is hard to come by here. But all right. It's where you go when you can't afford a room anywhere else. About the time they opened the mines, someone got the idea to throw beds in here. Laborers, the sick, the lame, we're all here. That's right. Welcome to Markarth, traveler. Thank the Divines you can choose to live somewhere else. I can show you a few things, but anyone asks, and my name never comes up. Understand? All right, then.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
I said Holmes, you backbiter! What is there to know? It's in the temple, you bring it out. You bring it to me, I pay you. Now get moving. Finally. Now get lost. Bring more gold next time.
Don't know anyone here who doesn't have rattles or ataxia.
Warrens ain't for you. Trust me.
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. Someone who doesn't like you asking questions. Come on, let's see what you're made of. I'm gonna kill you. Tear you to pieces. You're good as dead. That's it? That's all you got? You're making me angry. I'm gonna kill you. Gonna cry now, huh? You're good as dead. You mangy piece of pit bait. I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders. He told me to make sure you didn't get in the way. That's all I know, I swear. Nepos is in charge. That's all I know.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right, dear?
What are you doing here? I told them no Why you... Huh?
You're not getting it.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. They're crazy, think they rule the Reach. Well, guess who really runs things around here? Me. I own the mines. I make the coin pass through the right hands. That answer your damn questions. Now get out.
For the Forsworn!
I'm a busy man. Half this city works for my family, and I have to keep... When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanak brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little Forsworn rebellion from inside Cidhna mine. Now he's out of control.
What? By the gods, Betrid!
Is someone there?
What was that?
Moose!
Now you're mine.
Look what you made me do.
Haven't lived this long to be beaten by you!
I'm a busy man. Half this city works for my family, and I have to keep them in line. You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault. You and Madanak are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Cidhna mine for this. Now get out of my house.
Just turn around and leave the city. That's the
Get
smart
out of my
move.
house. Now.
Yeah.
Citizen.
You again. What are you doing here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send her in.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
Need something?
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want? Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years, sending the young to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired. Because my king told me to. Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question. He is the king in rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn in our name. All from inside Cidhna mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick. Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others. My dear girl, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. I'm sorry.
Never should have come here.
You're not leaving alive.
I'll make it. Hey.
It's yours, I submit!
You've already lost. You win. I submit.
I've got some fight left.
No, I'm not Arnleif. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Come back whenever you need something.
Hey, you.
My
Yeah,
favorite
you.
drinking buddy.
Fresh mead for
Let's
your
get
stomach?
some mead. Got any ale or mead? Bring more gold. Holmes. I said Holmes, you backbiter. Give a crippled worker a helping hand.
Yes.
Tell everyone you see to bring me some septums.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
Being an apprentice is great. I get to swing a hammer. Hey, you want to play a game? Really? All right, you pick. Tag or hide and seek. I know all the good spots. You don't stand a chance. You stand right there and count to 10. No peeking. Ready? Okay, go! You found me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepared or not, I'm coming. Prepared or not, I'm coming. I'm gonna be a silversmith. Being an apprentice is great. I get to swing a hammer at things.
We warned you, but you had to just go and cause trouble. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. We have a nice arrangement in this city, and we're not letting you get in the way. You have a problem with that? Take it up with Madanach. I'm sure the King in Rags and his Forsworn would love to meet you. Now you're coming with us. It's a life sentence in Cidhna mine for you. You'll never see the sun again, you hear me? No one escapes Cidhna mine. No one.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Cidhna mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? Good. All right. Open her up. Now you, get down there.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.